Hey everybody, it's Rick OShay playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. We are going to get into a really fun event. It's a kind of a feature event where there's no timers or anything. You just do a different battle each day. And we're heading toward the end here on the time frame. So let's jump into Gwen Prix. As you should know, I'm a huge fan of Gwenpool. I think her abilities are really quite great. And we'll try to get her into one of these matches as we go here. And it's a unique situation where you can choose which of the battles per node that you want to take on. So if you click on the top one, it says, hey, Dr. Strange warns you that if once you select it, you can't go back. But that's okay. You could take on this team and earn a random Captain America 2-star cover, or you could take on the team below that, and it's a different team, pretty tough one actually, for the chance at winning a random Wolverine cover. Well, I actually need to go for the Wolverine cover. I've got 2-star Wolverine at 0 in red, but 5 and 5 in his green and yellow. So hopefully we'll get a shot at winning the a usable color for him. And let's just take him on with this team. We've got him ready to go. The 4-star Black Widow is the suggested by the system character to use. Doesn't matter, but it's kind of a nice Avengers lineup. Let's go for it. I'm going to boost AP so that we don't take way too long, but we're going against an Infinity War Spider-Man with our own, and bringing along Spidey 2099 is going to mean a ton of web tiles. So we'll probably feature our Iron Spider's red, his green. We'll probably play Miguel's blue, of course. He's the only blue ability in the game. He's got a great black. We might play his black, or we might feature Black Widow's lights out ability. It's a great stun. It depletes enemy AP, but we'll certainly make use of her yellow brush pass. We'll get into that in a little bit. So, all right. The difficulty scaled up pretty good for my roster. These characters have over 38,000 health, and the enemy team's pretty tough anyway. What do we want to start with? I think we want to make a big run on yellow, but we can start with this red that drops yellow. Yellow's great with brush pass because it gives your team, one of the characters on your team, a burst of health, but more importantly, it decreases the cost of a bunch of your abilities on your team. So you really want to go for that quickly. Now, this is kind of an interesting setup because anytime we make a match with 2099 in his colors, he's going to add web tiles to the board and also deal a little bit of damage when we do that. Well, Iron Spider is so good at defense, he will remove web tiles and deflect incoming damage when it's a certain amount. So we're going to have to really be careful on our web tiles, and we really might have to stun him to take him out. So let's go for, we're doing pretty good on blue and red. We might want to go for green because that'll allow us to add a lot of web tiles in one shot to the board. We'll qualify our red first, however. That's the green I was hoping to get. We'll take yellow. Hate to lose web tiles, but you get so many back. Yeah. Not going to complain if he plays his own thwip for us, but like I said, anytime we do too much damage to Iron Spidey, he's going to remove some web tiles that we're trying to keep on the board. And let's do this. Let's move over to Iron Man. Black drops white, maybe lucky with red. We'll see. Ooh, set it up for them. Great, they went for purple. So let's do this. We have to take the red match 4. There's no other logical move here. But trying to get yellow and blue. We want blue to stun Iron Spidey so that he can't use his defense against us and deflect the damage. We can play our red. Let's go. Maybe we'll get lucky with a blue lineup here in a second. Don't really see it. Black and red. We got a lot of yellow, so I wonder if they're going to play Iron Man Model 40's yellow, which is very dangerous with his recharge, or are they going to save up randomly for Captain America's yellow? Not that he would be able to play it, but the AI randomly decides what ability they're quote-unquote saving up for. I want to see if they're going to play yellow before. There's a nice match with this team up that drops a yellow match, but I want to see if they're going to play yellow countdowns for recharge, and then we can hopefully match a bunch away. But you know what? There's an extra move on the board. We better do this now. So instead of playing Uprising, which is a great ability, let's play Lights Out. Stuns Spidey on their team. A little bit of damage, not a big deal. Let's save Thwip, but let's go ahead with Proportional Punch. And he is out. He would not have been out if he wasn't stunned. So stunning him is probably the good play there. Extra move. And what do we want to do here? There's a bunch of yellow matches, so let's go ahead and take this one. Nice that they matched that away. They do have 12 yellow. Wonder why they haven't played recharge yet. I'm not too worried about it, but I do want to build up my yellow. Look at this, another extra move. In our hardest hitting ability. Yeah, I think we better do this now. We're going to play Thwip. Tons of web tiles on the board. You've seen this before. I let you guys add up and calculate the damage for me. It is 55.79 damage per web tile in Iron Spidey's colors, and then about half of that damage for every web tile in colors that are not his. It is a ton of damage. This is a guaranteed one shot. And the reason I knocked him out instead is because Iron Man's going to stun himself here pretty soon. Guaranteed he's going to play recharge when the other character that has a yellow ability is now knocked out. And I think we're going to be able to work him out here before he becomes dangerous. We'll see. He's only got one recharge tile that's going to count down. There's two match fours, but he's going to stun himself right now so we can get both of the match fours. He does earn AP, got a lot of blue, that's dangerous. And, yep, he's going to be able to play it. Couldn't get just enough. Well, hold on a second. We might have a chance here. This might work out perfectly. We just barely got enough yellow. We'll play Brush Pass. I think maybe Spidey's a fine one to play it on. He gets a burst of health. Now look at all of our abilities. Have decreased in cost. Spider Bite is now a cost of 5. We'll pick a spot for it, maybe like down here. Longer stun now. And this is going to be great. More Thwip, more web tiles. Defilade for fun, or Defilade, excuse me. Look at this board. And what's great about playing Thwip when you have specials on the board is it will fortify your own special tiles. It will remove enemy specials if it happens to land on them. And look at this. Add up this damage, guys, if you want to. I want to know what this number is. Every single tile that could be a web tile is, and another proportional punch for the win. Wow. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to have to speed up our next couple of battles to make sure we get through everything. You know how I tend to go a little long. We got Wolverine's green. I was hoping for red. Oh well, no big deal. And so let's get into the next battle. The teams are interesting, but I want to look at what the prizes are. 1,000 ISO or a draw token. So for me, I have to go with the draw token. ISO isn't as important as it used to be. I know it's really important for a lot of you guys, and that makes sense. But let's take on this team. It's a team of trap tile makers. That might be kind of fun. I think what we'll do, so they're suggesting the 5-star Spider-Man. Wow, he might be overkill for this match. But against some trap tile makers, let's bring in Let me think here. What do we want to do? It would be nice to bring in someone. You know what? Let's do this. Let's bring in Killmonger. He creates trap tiles every turn that the enemy hasn't fired an ability before that. That could mean that his trap tiles will accidentally or automatically override enemy trap tiles. And he's got a very strong red. I like Spider-Man's red also, but otherwise he's got a pretty big hitting purple and a good passive if the enemy gets any extra moves, or at least creates, if there's critical tiles on the board, maybe we'll accidentally leave one for them to match, and Killmonger's passive can be quite good. All right, so in this case, we want to go for green, obviously red again, and then blue is pretty big for Spider-Man. Don't want to match too many of my own traps away, but look at that cascade. Look at that match in blue. Can you believe that? That was, what, a match 6, I think, in the way it dropped down, and now we have an extra move in blue with a critical tile. We could leave it for them. Actually, should we do this? This might be a fun mini experiment. Let's leave that extra move for them. They're going to do it. When they match a critical tile, Killmonger's passive, his black ability, will deal a whole bunch of damage. And if they don't have red. If they have red, he steals it when they match a critical. So let's do this. We're going to go ahead and put him out front. They'll take the extra move. Watch this passive. Repatriation. 18,000 damage. And again, he knocked Black Cat straight out of here. Amazing. All right, we're going to go ahead and win here. We'll play Stick Around for Fun. And we could have won with Spidey playing his red ability, creating criticals. But you know what? Let's do this. Extreme Prejudice. Damage plus 2 criticals on the board. You almost always land in a spot where the criticals will hit for big damage. And it's over. All right. That team was lucky, but worked out really well. Let's see what cover we get for the win. Oh, it's just we get a token. That's right. The elite token. Check it out, by the way. This popped up randomly, but I did want to look at this. There's going to be a Twitch stream with people you may have seen, kind of celebrities on Twitch playing the game. I don't know how familiar they're going to be with MPQ, but it's going to be, they're calling it a grand arena. I'll try my best to be online chatting with the live stream, and I think you guys should check it out as well. So let me know if you can make it down in the comments below my video. And I'll try my best to post a link directly to this in the comments of the video, and hopefully I'll see you there Friday. That'll be awesome. So, Twitch TV/Marvel to get a direct link, but like I said, I'll do that myself. Okay, let's check out the next battle. Taking on a Ghost Rider for a Deadpool cover, or a Doctor Strange cover. I think I'll go for Doctor Strange here. And we're going to fight against 5-star Storm. So in this setup, they suggest to play with 4-star Thor. And let's do this. Also suggests Wiccan. We'll pick Wiccan. They've got a good complementary color combo. 2 against 1, but 2 4-stars against a 5-star. That might be fair. What you want to do here is go for red for the huge hitting smite ability from 4-star Thor. We also have a stun with blue. That'll be helpful. And then her yellow's okay. We'll probably feature, if we get there, we'll feature Wiccan's yellow. Extra move in red. How could we be that lucky? And then after that, there's a match 4 in red below. And that's all fine and good. There's a match 4 in green above. I think what I'm going to do, though, is just do a match 3 in red. It makes sure the critical gets matched away, and I was hoping not to lose that. But man, we have another extra move here, and it's in green. Wiccan's green can be super useful in destroying a certain column that you choose. It's not going to help remove enemy special tiles like what it's designed for, where you can remove, destroy a column that destroys an enemy special, and then if that happens, Chain Lightning goes on and destroys another random column. But we want to try to get blue here for Thor's stun because it also adds charge tiles to the board. Now, Smite deals damage for each charge tile that's on the board. Storm's adding a charge tile every turn. So if we don't get our blue lined up in time, we might be able to do enough damage anyway. Storm took red, which means we're doing a decent job at keeping her own real colors away from her being able to match. We'll take this black. I don't want her to get a lot of black. That's a big damage ability from Storm. It's a team damage, but it destroys charged tiles and deals damage for each. There's a blue match. Maybe we'll get this one. All right, a couple of blue matches. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that one first instead of the one below. Yeah, because I didn't want to line her up with a bunch of black. But check it out. We got to the point where Wiccan is transformed into the Demiurge, and now he's forced in front. But anytime we make a match in his colors, he actually will destroy the entire row like a match 4 line break. Let's match black this way. She'll probably take a green here. We will also take green, but check it out. Line break, you get all the AP in that line break. It's so good. We'll do the same thing here with the blue. Awesome. Wiccan's fun when you can get him transformed. We have all of his abilities ready to play. We have Thor's abilities ready to play. Let's go for it. So now we'll play Magical Barrier countdowns that can earn AP back when they are matched or destroyed. We'll go ahead and play Power Surge to stun Storm. I forgot the bosses are immune to stun in this matchup. It's just basically to keep the fight fair, I suppose. And so let's do this. There's a lot of charge tiles on the board. I think we're going to get the win here. Let's play Chain Lightning. And in this case, there's no enemy special to destroy. So let's pick this column because Wiccan has 2 countdowns there. So destroying those countdowns will earn health back. Pretty big damage, 13,000. All right. And now there's a bunch of charge tiles on the board. Let's see what we get from Smite. Big time damage up front plus all the charge tile additional damage for the win. All right. Ran pretty well on AP there. Good battle, of course. Get the Doctor Strange cover. And I think we have 2 more battles here in about 14 minutes to do it. So let's be really careful. Gonna take on a Gwenpool or take on Deadpool with Gwenpool. You know I'm going to choose to do that. We're gonna pick my maximum champ Gwenpool. Just got her re-rostered recently. I think it's gonna be fun. It's a one-on-one fight. Let's do it. Cheating a little bit by boosting AP, but Deadpool can be very tough. He's got a hard-hitting red that actually heals him, and his purple is really quite a great ability. But I've got the viewer luck on my side. Check it out with the extra move we're starting with. Now think about what direction you'd want to do this one. There's 3 different ways you could do the extra move. I think you're going to take this tile and move it down. And the most of the reasoning behind that is the critical tile is going to stop there, but it's going to hit a match with the critical tile is going to match those purples. I think that's going to be about the best. It'll also match blue. That won't be much damage. And then it'll also keep lined up for our hero gun that we have to match next. Talk about that in a second. Extra move again with the yellow. Look at that damage, guys. What a start. Okay, well, the Cascade went a little haywire, and now my gun is not matchable. So I think, man, to have everything lined up like that is just awesome. Let's go ahead and start right now with plot armor. If we had allies in the fight, she would send them airborne for a turn, protecting them while she has those projectiles out herself. Let's do this match 4 in yellow. Maybe a black tile will drop down by the gun down there. Not quite. We'll have to figure out how to kind of get that match or destroyable. We'll take green. Gwenpool's green is so fun. Love the ability. Let's see. Big time damage. Her purple is very good. We're going to win before too long, make sure I play her purple for the win without winning with match damage. So in this case, normally you'd want to go for that hero gun and match or destroy it. Now, you can use her exploits ability to do a whole bunch of things. It's pretty much the most versatile ability in the whole game, really, if you have like a chart available of what you can do. You can destroy any column you choose. You can destroy any row you choose. You can destroy corners. You can destroy random tiles. You can remove enemy special tiles. You can do so much with this exploits ability if you know the codes. And I don't remember all the codes, but the best one, if you don't have the chart handy, for random damage, destroying columns is really good, but random damage is icon number 3, icon number 4, and then icon number 9, the bottom right corner. Right as soon as you do it, it will destroy random tiles and deal a bunch of damage for the win. So, nice victory there. Get another heroic token. We'll draw tokens again soon. I've been doing a ton of token videos, and we did 100 legendary tokens right before this in the previous video, and ran really well. And while we're on the topic, I've got so many rewards to claim, but we have 87 4-star covers now to claim in. We won't do it in this video. We'll do it separate. And then I still have my 5 stars to level up for a bunch of character rewards. So that should probably be part of the next video. Be ready for that. But our last battle is going to be either against basically an Iron Man suit team or against the Strange Magic team. Very interesting. So we can win a Carol cover, and sorry, I already looked away from... Man, I think we have to go for the Karnak cover. I want to fight the Magic team more than this one, but Karnak will be a more valuable cover to me. Normally Carol would, but I re-championed her again, and Karnak will be a big reward level. So let's go into it. We're going to fight with, they're suggesting, once again, Iron Spidey. I think we got a bunch of good work out of him already. So, whoops, sorry, why did I back out? Let's take him on with the same team. Now, I do have 5-star Iron Man and Rescue champed, also Iron Heart. This might be a little bit overkill, but it's going to be fun. Let's get in Rescue, Iron Man, and then we'll find Iron Heart here. Try to win before the timer goes out. She's not a maximum champ, but definitely up there. And we'll try to feature her Iron Heart's abilities specifically. Everybody has a red and a blue ability on this team, so it's kind of overkill. But she has a green, he has a yellow, and so does Rescue. Let's go. No black or purple on this team, but same thing for the enemies. So we're both on equal fighting grounds. What do we want to do here? Well, look at that. We've got 7 red, and that has to do with, I believe, the arc reactor. We got lucky and earned some extra red AP to start with. Let's go for blue as our primary goal. Let's see, maybe this way to start. I was hoping to do that move next for the red and blue. Okay, so Ironheart's blue is just awesome if you play it at the right moment. It's pretty great no matter what, but if you play it at the right moment is just really quite amazing, because it puts charged red tiles in the center and moves the tiles that were there out. So you can get some immediate matches of charged tiles, and I don't have to tell you what charged tile matches do for damage when you have 5-star character match damage in the first place. It's quite great. And often creates a critical tile with an extra move. So we took a hit from Rescue there. It's only a 6-cost red AP ability. And now we have our blue ability ready to go. So good. I want to play it, but we might want to move this red tile out of the direct center. Or should we do it now? Let's think here. Let's see what we get from this match 4. Okay, so we can do this. We'll go for green and black here. It would be nice to get Ironheart's green as well. It's a fun ability, very tactical. It can send an enemy airborne, does damage as well. I think what we want to do is Yeah, let's go for it. I want to try to move that red tile down one more notch. We'll see if we can do that. So Iron Man's played his yellow. That's really pretty dangerous. That means he can't take any damage over a certain amount. He will deflect that damage completely, and then when these countdowns expire, I'll take a bunch of damage. Let's go. Maybe we can get a couple of those matched away here. Oh man, of course we can. Extra move in yellow, perfect. So here's a good spot. I was hoping for maybe a couple more surrounding red tiles to the center, but let's go for it now. We're going to play magnetic repulsors. It'll move tiles out, charge tiles in the middle. Big time red AP gains. We're at 18 red now, and this is probably a perfect point because we're going to play remote control gauntlets. This hits the non-target characters, and for really good damage, 10,000 plus at this level, and we've got rescue already injured quite a bit. So let's go for Iron Man's gonna, yep, he's gonna deflect that damage. So right before we play that, let's go here. Not much damage there. I think they wasted that blue a little bit. That was probably great to wait a spot. Okay, now remote control gauntlets. 10,000 plus damage to the non-target enemies. And let's go for selfless intervention now. This will take rescue out for that damage. Looking good. Yellow, let's do one more yellow match and then we'll play our Iron Man's yellow. Well, we better do this now. Get a bunch more red. Okay. All right, things look good. Let's go for House Party Protocol. And I want to keep working on Iron Man. Let's see what we can do to speed this up. I want to get blue matches. We lost the countdown. I thought that might be a risk. Good cascade there. Damage from Iron Man's countdowns. House Party Protocol takes enemy Iron Man out. Fantastic. Okay, so one more blue match. Now in this case, let's look at Girl Friday. It changes the enemy's strongest color, blue, into red, and then destroys all red off the board. That means we should get an automatic match here and earn more red AP and then destroy the board. I think we're going to get some cascade action. Let's go for it. Very fun ability when it works that well. And check this out. There's one enemy remaining. Now remote control gauntlets does single target damage. It's a ton, 21,000 damage at this level. For the win. Very nice. Think we got everything done in time. Got the green check mark, and the final reward is a Karnak cover. Let me know in the comments below if you got through all the way in Gwen Prix, and we got it done with 3 minutes to spare. Fantastic. All right, so there should be a video presented down below. Please carry on in that video, and we should get into our character leveling and more token draws very soon. And don't forget, we're also going to draw an entire taco vault out before we're out of time, going for that Taskmaster cover. So wish me luck. Hope the same for you. See you in the next video. Thanks a lot.